old run-down mall in Dothan, Alabama here. This place used to be jumping back in the day. As you see, the parking lot's completely empty nearly. There's a few stores in here that's still hanging in there. I got a pretty cool music playlist on my channel. I don't know how long I'll have it up there for. So if you like 80s music, go there, pick out all your favorite songs, save them to your own playlist, make you one, and you can grab some of them songs. Some of them's from TV shows, movies, games. Passing used to be the food court. There is no food court in this mall anymore. It's like a ghost town in there. Another empty parking lot, which used to be full. A lot of great songs are from the 80s. Yeah. It's all on my playlist there, 80s rock and pop. If I was a radio DJ, that's probably a lot of the music I'd play if I was on that type of radio station. I think what hit the mall hard was that you hear on the news a lot of burglary in the middle of the day, people running up in stores and grabbing stuff, and there's no consequence to it. I think it hit this mall pretty hard. A lot of that started happening. Stores started shutting down. I think we got Dillard's, Steel, Belk, and J.C. Penney. Those are only the big ones that's still around. Used to do this back in school, man. That's when a lot of stuff was around. This entrance right here always reminds me of a Starcourt Mall from Stranger Things, with the train, the how the roof line goes and stuff. Now the late 80s, early 90s, basically what Starcourt Mall was in Stranger Things season 3. That's what this mall used to be. That's what I remember. There used to be like a restaurant like right at the very corner of the screen. But mainly a bunch of druggies that are up in here now. They just go up in there for the air conditioning. Because, I mean, there's nothing in there. There's Belk, like right here. And JCPenney. And Dillard's. And that's it. That's the 3 big ones. And then there's smaller ones in there too, like Hot Topic, Spencer's. Only in the seasonal we have a Spirit Halloween massive store that takes up like the size of 2 compartment stores, and that's during the season of Spirit Halloween, and that draws a big crowd up here. And you got Hot Topic, Foot Locker, Journeys, Spencer's. Basically some shoe stores, hats, used to be a big arcade back in the day in here. They play music in there, so I can't really go in there and film and walk the hall like the main hall that's inside, that, you know, it goes down and everything, and that's the main central hub inside the mall and everything. But it's definitely changing. I don't know how long this place is gonna be here. I don't know what they may do with it once it finally goes down. Is probably build apartment buildings right here. I guess within probably 10 years maybe. Because, I mean, I just rode around the whole property here, and you see how much real estate is just in parking lot space, and how much cars that there's just not the influx of people anymore. It's just bad. I mean, there's a few cars over here. This is one of the main entrances to go in there to Belk, which I got this whole parking lot to myself basically. Kids come out here to do donuts and drift their car, and that's all it's been used for. But there used to be a mall across the highway back over. You see how empty all these parking lots are. And this is like Wednesday, the middle of the week. The weekend it gets a little bit more busier, but not very much. But basically where I'm pointing the truck now, on the other side of the highway, was That was a Northside Mall. That's before this was built. And that was the main mall. That was the back in the 70s, early 80s. Yeah, that was the place to be. That was jumping. It was very little. It's a very small. You don't even think it's a mall anymore because they pretty much renovated the whole thing and just made it like Hobby Lobby and Second and Charles books and novelty store and a Home Depot and Publix. That's it, or pretty much. There's a jumping trampoline park inside there, and that's just about all that's there over there on that side. This is it for Wiregrass Commons Mall in Dothan. But I remember back in the day now, riding around here, I used to have like a Fast and Furious car, you know, like the movie, like Paul Walker drove, and we would just cruise around the mall right here. Kind of like what I was doing earlier, and just showing off our cars, you know, just putting it in neutral and revving it a little bit and doing that sort of thing. And all these parking spots was pretty much filled. You would have to be out here where I'm at to even be lucky to get a parking spot this close. But now it's like, man, I can just pull straight up here in front because there's no one here. I was probably gonna go in there and walk a little bit anyhow. It's the only thing it's really good for now. JCPenney. So you got JCPenney there. Belk is behind me. And right over there is Dillard's on the other side. And that's all there is to it, to this place now.